Well, Capricorn, with the exception of Sun and Jupiter in this 12th house of your horoscope, and you'll notice that Jupiter moves out on the 2nd of December for the first time in 12 years, Sun later on in the month, the horoscope for you looks pretty good, with Mercury and Mars in the productive and gainful 11th house. There we have Jupiter moving into your Sun sign with Venus, offsetting these difficult Saturn-Pluto transits. This is December 2019. I'm Dadhichi from astrology.com.au. For those of you that are new, for those of you that know me, hi, and Merry Christmas to all of you. I'm really liking the transit of these two planets here. Now, Jupiter hasn't entered into your Sun sign since 2007. So this is pretty significant. And this first house, 5th house, 9th house is an important triangular combination of 3 houses. This first house, we call it the first house, it's the Sun sign. You may know your ascendant, or you may know your lunar sign. If it happens to fall in Capricorn, you can apply what I'm saying to that. An important turning point for you now, a definite upliftment of your personal energies, your sense of self-satisfaction, and also your ability to make things happen at this time. These earlier transits that I've talked about for some time have been holding you back, notwithstanding the fact that Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn, your ruling planet. That still brings you down in terms of being a little bit too cautious, maybe missing opportunities. Venus and Jupiter are not like that. These are going to give you prime opportunities. And you notice here on the 12th, the full moon taking place in your 6th house of workplace activities, co-workers, health. In the Western system of astrology, this 6th house has to do with debts and disease. So you need to be a little watchful of this. A full moon shines a lot of light on that. It's an instinctive light. You need to tune into yourself, which is what I think is being said here with this lovely, huge combination of and build-up of planets in your Sun sign. That can make you a little busy, and it can make you a little bit distracted as well, particularly as we see this full moon trails its way into your 7th house of relationships soon after that. All of these planets are casting an influence on your relationships, and therefore there may be some confusion, especially if you've been in the doldrums there and haven't been able to quite work through some of your differences with the one you love, your spouse or your partner. It can be a little bit of a difficult approach. Just that, well, should I be more serious? Should I be fun-loving? So that, I think, is going to be eased. You'll notice here, keep your eye on the Sun, and also keep your eye up here, folks, because this is showing you the specific dates at which I'm talking about these things. Venus is the planet of love. So I like it here in the Sun sign, which has to do with oneself, because it's showing a greater sense of self, a greater love for oneself. And of course, if you don't love yourself, how is anyone else going to love you? Notice there on the 20th, 21st, Venus moves to the 2nd house, and a couple of days later on the 23rd, you see the Sun moving into this Capricorn Sun sign. That's important too, because all of these transits seem to be reasserting your self-awareness and your sense that you must change things in yourself if you're going to change things in the outer world, in your relationships. Getting back to this just quickly before I talk about the moon, Venus here in your 2nd house is very, very lucky. It is by far the best planet in your horoscope. It rules this 10th house Libra and the 5th house of Taurus. It disposes of Uranus. By that it means that it is the ruling planet of the position of Uranus. Here in the 2nd house, it's at a right angle here around the 26th, but the new moon here on the 27th shows us this real sort of upswing in energy to change yourself, to redefine who you are, and also here to take full advantage of the luck that we see here in the transit of Venus in the 2nd house of income. The moon, that new moon, makes its way here as well. The moon for you is the partnership planet. So this could be an ideal time to take a punt if you're looking to start an independent business, or you want to ally yourself with someone who has some knowledge of finance. This is a great time to explore those avenues. Even more so with Mercury on the 30th transiting into your sun sign to give you a little more humour. Definitely gives you the gift of the gab, and you should be advertising yourself at this late stage of the year. Mercury and Jupiter and Sun is a perfect combination of planets to do that. So all's well that ends well. As you can see, mostly it's been to do with yourself, your self-awareness, your self-understanding, and a redefining of who you are as a person in relationship to others, in relationship to the way you want to earn money. I've just uploaded the 2020, what I call the future vision of the coming 12 months. This position of Jupiter is going to affect you very, very strongly through this next 12 months. I've written about that. There's 3,000 words. It's all free. You can go in there at my website, astrology.com.au. And in the meantime, why not drop me a line? Let me know how you're going. If there's a personal reading you'd like for the coming 12 months, I would welcome that. And I will definitely see you here early next month for the 2020 special edition video that I'm going to do for you. And till then, have a nice, happy, safe Christmas, and I hope Santa brings you everything you've wished for. Take care.